So as requested by Colorado Coaster Fan, these are my top 10 favorite rides at Santa's Workshop. Okay, so at the number 10 spot, we've got Tilt-A-Whirl. If you rode a Tilt-A-Whirl, they're technically almost pretty much the same. Maybe some are rougher, some are smoother. I've ridden a couple Tilt-A-Whirls, they all seem about the same. But this one's fun. It's really actually smooth, but it doesn't spin that good. The one at Elitch spins much more. So if you want to have a good Tilt-A-Whirl ride, go to Elitch. So at the number 9 spot, I have put the train. This is like just a regular train ride that goes not exactly around the park. It kind of goes out into the parking lot and then into the park and then does a loop in the park under the sky ride and stuff and then goes back into the station. So it's kind of a weird layout, but I mean it has some nice scenery and I kind of remember a house in the middle of the loop thing. So yeah, it was really cool. I liked that train. Okay, at the number 8 spot, we've got the Sky Ride. This is a Sky Ride that goes above the train, and it's kind of like really weird because most Sky Rides in theme parks are like transportation rides. You go on, and then it brings you to the other side of the park. You go off, you ride roller coasters, and then you come back, and then you go off on the other side, and yeah, transportation ride. But this one's really weird because it's actually like kind of just a ride because it kind of just turns around at the end and then brings you back. There's like no station at the other side, so it was kind of weird, but it was really fun. It kind of felt scary because it's very high up and the restraint doesn't feel that safe. So yeah, it's pretty fun. That's all it is. It's fun. And now at the number 7 spot, I've got the Giant Wheel, which is just a medium-sized Ferris wheel. It's not as big as the Elitch or some of the really tall ones in like Saudi Arabia and stuff, but they claim that it's the world's highest elevation Ferris wheel. And I don't think I agree with that because Glenwood has a Ferris wheel, but I don't know if Glenwood's higher or not because I didn't do research before this video because I'm just counting down my 10 favorite rides at this park. So, yeah, the Giant Wheel, it's fun, but I mean, it's kind of slow, but yeah, it's just fun. And now, at the number 6 spot, we've got the Antique Car Ride. The names here are great, you got the Giant Wheel, Sky Ride, Train, Tilt-A-Whirl. Totally unique names. I love this park. Anyway, Antique Car Rides. It's fun, it has a cool layout, and the shrubbery around it is really nice, and I mean, it's a nice ride. There's nothing to it really. It's just antique cars, and I like antique cars. Yeah, it's a very fun ride. And now at the number 5 spot, we've got the Mini Himalaya. And I remember this was the ride that I rode the most. It's not the best ride, but this is the ride I rode the most because it's fun, but it's not the best ride at this park. But it's really fun. I never seen a Mini Himalaya in my life before, so that was the first one I've ever seen, and since then I've never seen one either. But yeah, it's fun. The laterals are good. I don't think it has any airtime. I mean, I think it has some airtime levels, but yeah, it's just a fun Himalaya. And now at the number 4 spot, we've got Scrambler, and it's just a regular Eli Bridge Scrambler. They're almost at every amusement park. They have one at Great America, St. Louis. Surprisingly, Elitch doesn't have one, but yeah, Scramblers. They're fun. They're fast. They feel like you're gonna shoot off on the outside of the ride area. They're just a fun ride, and that's why I love the Scrambler. Now, in 3rd place, getting the bronze medal is Candy Cane Coaster. Some people say it's the worst coaster they ever ridden. I say it's totally not the worst coaster I've ever ridden. The award goes to Boss at Six Flags St. Louis. But, I mean, yes, it's very rough, and it's a kiddie coaster, and I don't think it should be as rough as it is, because it's a kiddie coaster. Like, kiddie coasters are supposed to be smooth, so little kids can learn that roller coasters are fun, but that thing is not fun, so, yeah, Candy King Coaster, it's my third favorite ride, but it's not that good. Okay, now we're getting into my two favorite rides at this park. And at number 2, we've got Dive Bombers. This is a flying scooters. They have them a lot at the Cedar Fair parks because for some reason Cedar Fair loves flying scooters. So yeah, they're fun. I don't even know how to snap them, but that will probably make them even funner. So I kind of have to learn how to snap them. But well, even without snapping them, they're very fun, and I can tell kind of that that one's pretty easy to snap actually. So yeah, it's a really great ride. Now, at the number 1 spot, we've got Santa's Sleigh Ride. And you might be wondering, what is Santa's Sleigh Ride? And yes, it's my favorite ride at the park, and it is a Soaring Eagles zipline. It was my first ever Soaring Eagles zipline, and I rode the 2 at Glenwood, but this one is much better, and also they don't have any lines, at least the day I went. Yeah, they're really fun. The braking is a little harsh. Actually, fun story, when I went on this the first time, there was something wrong with the brake, and then it was like really harsh, and I almost fell out the seat. That was like the funniest experience ever. But then the second time I rode, it was fixed. I think the air pressure was a little bit high or something. So, yeah, I love it. This is one of my favorite rides. So you get hoisted up to the back, and then you kind of zip down. But the hoisting up to up the mountain is the funnest part because it kind of like goes really fast up, and you get some like floaty airtime feeling for some reason. So yeah, it's really fun, and I love it so much. So yeah, that's my top 10 favorite rides at this park. What will make this park better is some sort of mine train coaster, I think. So Santa's Workshop, if you have the money, please build a mine train, because that will, I think, make a lot of people come to your park. So, yeah, if you guys enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe. Bye!